Okay, today I'm going to talk about the article Writing with Video and what happens when composition comes off the page. I found this article to be very compelling because, one, it forced me to think about the evolving forms of writing and how it has come to be writing with video. One thing I remember growing up in elementary school is there was either two ways the teacher could present notes or present lectures to the students, and that was one, he or she either went to the chalkboard, or two, they either wrote on a projector. And I remember that process being very tedious and me falling asleep, because who wants to watch somebody write on the board these notes that they're going to manually say or that was presented in the book the same way. I like this new phenomena of this writing with video, because writing is not being taken away from the process, because you got to understand, before doing or producing a video, you still have to write, notes. You still have to plan. You might have to script out what you say. So the writing process is not being eliminated. It's just being added to form this bigger and better and more creative way of communication. For instance, now that I'm in college and writing has evolved so much and has been played with so much, teachers can produce these better lectures and more creative and more informative and more exciting lectures to students, and it's easier for us to stay engaged. Like, there's all types of mediums. You have PowerPoints, you have iMovie, you have this other thing called Perez, which I think is a phenomenal way to present anything that you want to teach. Dealing with anything, you can either present it to high school students, college students, or even elementary students. Another thing I want to talk about is how the generations that come before me are stuck with this very traditional way of writing. And I feel that they're stuck on this very traditional way of writing because they don't know nothing else, and they don't want to progress, or they don't want to learn about anything else, because writing manually or script has always been this one way to write. And now that things are starting to change, it could be a little scary. So, how do I feel about writing with video? Like I stated before, I really like this new phenomena of communication. I think it's interesting. I think if you want to keep the students, if you want to have consumers or keep them engaged, writing and video is the way to go. That's it.